Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of this old dirty E30. This is the 84 318. Hasn't been running in 7 years. It's gonna run today. It better run today. Anyway, we took the dyno sours out of the fuel tank. I dumped all that old gas out, put some new previously petrified dinosaurs into the gas tank, and new fuel pump up there, fuel filter up there, and spark plugs gapped correctly to 28 thousandths of an inch for you homeboys out there, and new cap and rotor. Hey, let's go take a look under the hood.
So cap and rotor, oh yeah, battery, still gotta hook that up yet, we'll get there. And cap and rotor plugs, that one hose there freshened up, this one can do later. I haven't done any of the hoses and the belts because we want to make sure this thing even runs. Who knows? And that's what we're here today to find out. Okay, I'm just going to roll the car outside a bit in case this thing catches fire and things get a little too cattywampus here. I don't like fires in the shop. Don't like them near the building, so we've learned our lessons. So I'm just going to push this out. Okay, well, it looks like we're outside now. You can see it's probably going to send out a whole chooch cloud, so I'm just going to set up the camera here as best I can. And you can watch this thing, hopefully let her rip.
Hip hip.
Flashlights don't work at all. Look at this. Oh, we got a sputter. I had a sputter there.
Okay, I'm still out of breath. I had to push the car back in uphill. To move the car 20 feet was the most work I've done all day. It doesn't say how much work I did all day, but anyway. I think we had a little bit of a fuel leak under the car. Well, I know we had a little bit of a fuel leak under the car. Good grief. I don't even have a beer to enjoy. What's wrong with me? Not okay. So now I got that fuel leak fixed, and we're going to try it again. Okay, let's go for Dickie. Little backfires. I had a few puffs from the exhaust of just like a random firing. So I got a lot of work to do. Number one is get rid of the fuel leak. And we're going to see if we get spark and spark at the right time. We got to find out what's going on. See if the plugs are wet. Maybe it's getting enough fuel. Maybe it's just not firing. Maybe got a cockered coil. Who knows? It could be one of 23 things. So anyway, this might be the end of the video because I might just want to go inside and to that gray door and relax. Or I might keep on working. So anyway, this is a goodbye for now. Just double check the cap and rotor, and then we'll make sure the wires I replaced one at a time. And the cap was one on the rotor. So let's just make sure cylinder 1 is cylinder 1, because that might be the problem. Well, you know what? I made a mistake. Let me show you. Inside of here, I assumed that this flat portion right there lined up with this flat portion right here. It doesn't. Aha, it is 180 out. There's a plastic little nub inside of there. You can see on this side of it. I did have the rotor 180 out. That's why this car is not running now. Well, at least I figured it out, right? Well, we haven't figured it out yet because it's not running. I'm going to put the rotor in the right way. Son of a... Okay, so how much do you want to bet old Smokey here is going to run right away? And how much is it going to smoke? And will it even run because I've flooded it because I had the timing wrong by putting the rotor in the wrong place? Learn from my mistakes. Right. Don't do as I do. I'm going to put you up on a shelf there and we'll see what happens. Hip hip! Ah! Burns! Uh-oh. The starter's sticking on too. Oh, dick. Well, guys, I'm just going to lean down here on a shelf. So it kind of ran there for a little while. I know the spark plugs are pretty wet from before, so it might be worth pulling out the plugs, burning them off, and trying it again. It's kind of weird that it ran for a split second and then shut itself off. So we got some figuring out to do, kids.
Yeah, oh boy. Maybe it's just running off the cold start injector. Maybe the injectors aren't working. What do you think about that? How long? Somebody out there is going to know how long a cold start injector on an M10 runs. Now, if I was a smart guy, I'd pinch off that line and let's see if it runs at all. Maybe my injectors aren't firing at all.
But you know what?
How's that for a diagram?
It's like way too late. It's dark outside. I should be inside now. That's enough for today. So that right now is all for this episode. Almost kind of sort of running. Thanks for watching.